Yeah. What up? What up? What up?
Hey, what's up, man?
And welcome to another week of Journey of a Jackass. And I'm your host, Naya Shakur, and I'm here with the sensuous, seductive, energetic author, mom, creative, veteran, Miss S.L. Davis.
Oh, you being too kind. Why we had the sounds in the background? You knew I was coming. I was looking for a standing ovation. What's up?
Man, I don't know. I got you next time.
Man, listen, I try to be cool and get this wine and pour it up before the show. It's the worst wine I ever had.
It's probably warm, tastes nasty.
It came from Aldi. It was like $3.
Man, listen, you go to Aldi's. Aldi's got they got the dollar specials in there. I just ordered some vegetables from Aldi's today.
I heard it was good though. I heard the vegetables and all their produce is really good.
Yeah, it is. It is. So now, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, welcome. So, how have you been? How things been going with you? I've been seeing you out there selling the books and everything. So, how things been with you?
So far, everything has been good. I'm writing this is my second book that I'm working on now. So this one right here, let me explain. I feel like this one right here hits home for a lot of for the males, because it speaks on sexual trauma, molestation, things of that nature.
So now last week on the show, the dumbass of the week was a dude that's went to jail that he's probably gonna be getting his butt pussy pounded out for a long time. So you probably need to say
not Pound Town.
Yeah, Pound Town. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, he about to be getting power drove. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying.
Not a power bottom.
So everything good on your end though, man. Did y'all get affected by the weather?
No. Now, Atlanta, I'm in Augusta. I'm in a little A, not the big A. So here it was cold. You can feel the wind. But in Atlanta, I heard it was like -5. It felt like -5 because of the wind chill. Here we just got like that breeze, but it wasn't as cold.
Y'all was protected by the trees. Yeah, up here, Monday we got a whole bunch of snow. And then on yesterday, they shut school down and everything because the roads was icy. It was still snowing in the morning.
I heard about that.
Yep. I was like, dang. All right. Yeah, man, man, listen. And over here on my end, I got promotion for my job, so I can't complain about that.
Let me borrow $1.
I got you. So
let me get $1.
I got you.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
When you trying to make that money for the ring.
That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. So that, man, and then we did like that. I finalized my 5th book. Everything good to go. Yeah, man. So like everything.
You got a lot of time on your hand.
No, not really. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and I manage my days. It's certain things that I'm gonna do every day. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to read. I'm going to write books. And I'm going to work out. And I'm gonna, of course, work. So there are things like I try to be productive throughout the day. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. Okay.
And I clean every day. So you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. The adult, I got to do the adult stuff if I come over here talking this if I start talking this jackass shit. You know what I'm saying?
My day look like when I wake up in the morning, I say, thank you, God, for waking me up. And then I get up and I say, well, you probably eat some Raisin Bran. And then I go get some coffee. And then I decide whether I want to work out. And I say, no, I'm going to turn on the TV.
Look, we at the age where you got to get the fiber. You said Raisin Bran.
Listen, I eat Raisin Bran during morning, noon, and night. I choose Raisin Bran. That's how old I am. Raisin Bran real good right now. You know somebody bought me that for my birthday?
Raisin Bran.
They bought me a box of Raisin Bran and I was happy.
Now I know for next year.
No, don't get no damn Raisin Bran.
Raisin Bran. I'm gonna get matter of fact, what is the Raisin Bran without the raisins? I'm gonna get you some of those.
You gonna upgrade me?
without the raisins.
Oh, that's a downgrade, baby. If you're gonna upgrade, give me some Raisin Bran crunch or something. Upgrade me. Let me upgrade you.
Now you know
That's
now
the purple label.
that's the purple label. Now, with that being said, though, like I like how we're talking about routines and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So tonight's show, we're going to talk about people being way too comfortable in the world and how complacency and is killing things, and you know what I'm saying. People get so wound up in the hedonic treadmill of life that they just kind of start falling to the wayside. So we're going to dig into that, and then for this segment, we actually got an email in from somebody that want to ask a question. So we're going to get into that too, about the comfortability of the situation, because this is going to open up a lot. It's going to open up a lot. Now, with that being said, story time with me.
Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm ready. Let me have it. Let me have it.
Cool. Okay, here we go. Story time with me, right? Story time with me. So we're talking about being comfortable. We're talking about being comfortable. Just not doing the things we're supposed to be doing, just getting up, consistent, just doing the same things over and over and over again till you're comfortable, right?
Right.
So you're comfortable, way too comfortable. So it was a chick I used to mess with. We was in there, cooling. Started out, everything was fresh. We was traveling, having a good time, relaxing, doing all this stuff. But it started getting redundant to me, right? Mm-hmm. I started getting comfortable, started gaining weight, got a little fluffy and all that stuff, right? So anyway, in the situation, we got, like, I was really, really, really way too comfortable. So comfortable in the situation that I was overlooking things that she was doing that were toxic, right? She was drinking too much. Always argumentative, but I didn't care because I was like, well, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Even cheating. We was in the Army, and after we broke up, I found out that she was letting the Sergeant Major eat her coochie at work.
What? Bye.
I am not lying, right? So this after we broke up, I found out, right? But so anyway, comfortability. I went to work. I would come home. There was some days I was like, man, fuck this. She don't care anyway. I wouldn't even take a shower. I just get in the bed. She'd be like, hey, get your funky ass in the bed. I mean, in the shower. I would go take a shower, comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Go get in the bed. Hey, no, I'm telling you, get in the bed with her. Relax. Way too comfortable. Way too comfortable. So she came to me one night. She was drunk, coming and was like, hey, I want to have sex. I said, okay, cool. Way too comfortable. Mm-hmm. We get in there. We start getting it in, whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. She gets up, said, I don't want to do it no more. Right in the middle of it. I said, fuck this. I got to start finding somewhere else. I'm too comfortable in this situation, right? So I didn't step out because I didn't want to hurt nothing going on in the house. Because we was like, bills was being paid. Like, we was good to go. Like, everything was like kosher. But I was overlooking all the red flags because I was comfortable. I didn't want to go nowhere, stuff of that nature, right? So anyway, let me get to the meat and potatoes of this. So one night, we was both drinking, drunk as hell. When I say drunk as hell, mm-hmm. Way too comfortable, right? So I fell asleep on the sofa. She went in the room, fell asleep in the bed, right? Too comfortable. She was in there on the phone texting to the Sergeant Major. I was like, so I walked out. I was like, what's going on? You know, blah, blah, blah. Everything all right? She's like, yeah, it's all right. She tried to roll it like she wants to try to roll over her phone. So I just ignored it, right? So she got drunk. She left her phone. On the counter open. So I went to take it to her, and then her phone just started going on. And I don't go through people's phones, whatever it may be. But she left the text messages open, bold. Left the text messages open, everything. Man, he was sending her dick pics and all some stuff. She was sending him news, all that stuff right there, right? Way too comfortable. I didn't care, right? So I was like, fuck it, I'm over this. When I said that, I was over it, okay. Right? Way too comfortable. Now, this is where I got out of my comfort zone. She went to work. I went to work. I didn't say nothing. The Sergeant Major was not battalion. I ain't say nothing about it. I was like, okay, it is what it is. I don't care. Like, right? So I went to work, started talking to one of the lieutenants that was flirting with me all the time. You know what I did to break that comfortability? I brought that lieutenant home, fucked her in our bed during lunch. Boom, bop, 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 bopped her off, right? Now, way too comfortable. I get drunk on a Friday night, start texting the lieutenant, blah, blah, blah. So, well, I can come and get you, right? So she leaves. I think she's gonna be gone for the whole night. I call the lieutenant over. Lieutenant comes over. We having sex on the sofa. And guess who coming in the door? Her. Boom. Caught us in the act, right? But I talked myself out of the situation. I know about you in the Sergeant Major, blah, blah, blah. Old girl left. I know about you in the Sergeant Major, stuff like that, whatever the case may be. She said that she was mad, crying. I can't believe you did this. I said, well, I can't believe you did it either, right? So we worked past that. Worked past it. But there was still no trust. So I said, man, I know we not going to work out. We ain't going to be together. We're too comfortable in this situation. So you know what I did? We got hammered drunk. And I fell asleep in the bed next to her. We was in there, hammered drunk. So comfortable that I didn't want to get up. And I peed all over her. And that's story time with me.
Yeah. First and foremost, that was nasty as hell.
Hey man, listen.
Yeah, and the Sergeant Major had to eat too. I don't know why you're trying to deprive him of eating. He's starving.
Hey man, listen.
Second of all, you had the option to leave. Once
I did.
You saw everything that you saw, you could have left. It wasn't a tit for tat thing. It should have been, okay, I saw this and now I'm out.
I didn't want to do that. I was still living in my toxicity.
You sure was, because ain't no way in the world you bring somebody back to sleep in the bed that you and that girl lay in, regardless of the situation. She didn't bring the Sergeant Major back to your house. She did that at the office. You were disrespectful and brought her back to the bedroom, but you could have left her. You could have said bye. So
disrespectful. I ain't even changed the sheets, and I wasn't.
No, that's not disrespectful. That's nasty.
And I wasn't pulling out.
Absolutely, and you know what? That would have been your baby. That would have been your baby. Exactly. So, and you lucky she can't give you nothing. I'm just saying. But that was a good story time. But you nasty. You real nasty.
I'm nasty. If you listen to any of these shows, the story times are wild.
Yeah, you lived a fun life.
I have, man, and that's one of the things right there. Like I can say, like when I be having conversations with certain people, whatever the case may be, I be like, they be like, well, I can't do this, I can't do that, blah blah blah. I'm like, you never tried it, so you don't know what you really will not do, right? Like I be like,
you can say what you won't do. I don't believe that, because that's like somebody saying, would you sleep with a man?
No, fuck no.
I would never. So you can.
I would never.
Say what you want.
I would never. Right. Now, like I give you another example. Like, right, where people like they have never left a certain area. Say like here in the DC area, that people that never left the DC area, they say, man, I can't live in Texas, I can't live in Georgia, but have never been.
Right.
It's like you never say never, right? Because it had never been. It's like, well, I can't stay with a girl that I know that's cheating on me. People do it all the time, B. Because I know some women have been strong dealing with me. They know I was out laying pipe and coming home, and they was like,
because the heart takes over the mind,
Yeah. But that's part of being comfortable, though, right? Because I've been way too comfortable.
Comfortable or foolish? I don't know. I mean, I know the C comes before the F, but comfortable or foolish? It's.
So you ain't never been in no situations where you stuck around no matter what.
Yeah, because you read my book.
I read your book.
I stuck around because, well, the person that I was dealing with, he was 10 years older than me, and so there was a little bit of manipulation involved, even though I thought I knew everything. Mm-hmm. And also, this man was married, so I'm just gonna put it out there.
You talk about me?
No, I mean, and I don't mean it in a like. So what, he was married, but what I'm saying is, I allowed myself to be vulnerable enough because we were very good friends. We were like this, and this went from this to this, and then to this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it was like we went from being good friends, best friends. I call him my best friend. He probably called his wife his best friend. I don't know that. Oh, that hurt. Just thought about that shit. I'm gonna call. You know what? He probably called his wife is probably his best friend the whole time, and I've been calling him my best friend. But either way,
see, because you were comfortable with it. Because you was comfortable.
I need another drink.
Because you was comfortable with it.
No, actually, I didn't. Because what I did was I thought I was playing a mind game. I thought I was playing a game with him. But he, you know, he was one of them fast talkers. So he was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? And I love a New York voice.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of them fast talkers. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get that because he was a new person to the unit, really nice looking, smelled so good, my God. But I didn't know that he came with a lot of other, he was very toxic, and I had no idea. But I was toxic too. So two toxic people together, oh my God.
It's a bomb.
Boom. Right. So like I said, I went into it blindsided because I was really blindsided. Let me stop lying. I went into it knowing what was going on, but I was thinking I wouldn't fall for him.
Mm-hmm.
I fell. Oh, I fell so deep. And everything that he would tell me, like he would say that adultery really wasn't adultery in the Bible. I'm like, yeah. I said, this man must really think. Now that part, I started saying, this man must really think I'm stupid. I started looking up adultery in the, even though I knew what it meant, because I was so in love with him. You could have told me that adultery did not mean adultery, just so I can keep sleeping with you.
Yeah.
That man had my head going. So when you say comfortable, I wasn't comfortable. I was foolish. Like I would never wish that on, my worst enemy. I wouldn't wish that on her. Like I hate that I did that to her, but my feelings outweighed, how she felt. Like I could be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I would never do it to another woman. I would never mess with nobody's husband. Never say never.
So yeah, that's what I'm about to say. So you had to be comfortable with this man to keep letting it go on as long as it did.
We were friends. Like, first of all, he was my superior.
Oh, hey, guess what? Me as an NCO, we used to bust them privates down. You better.
It wasn't even. Maybe let me explain. It wasn't no NCO situation. Like you ain't gonna never, like they say, fuck up, not down. That was me. You ain't gonna never catch me messing with the enlisted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not because I thought I was better, but yeah, if I'm gonna mess up, I'm gonna mess all the way up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might have messed that, messed down or whatever, but I wasn't. And then we were friends, like I said from the beginning. Our relationship was strictly platonic. And then I started looking and saying, oh, this can go somewhere. And he would make little comments, like, little nasty comments. And I'm like, oh.
Hey, listen, that's how I started. I'll be like this. Look, I'll be in the unit. I'll be looking. I'm like, oh, we got somebody new today. I'm like, come on, let me show you one of these combative moves real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, what you be doing? Like, what you be doing on the weekends? I'm like, I don't be doing nothing, Sarge. I'm like, well, listen, I know y'all be going to the club. I'm gonna be in there this weekend too. See her in the club. I start talking to what's going on, blah blah. You try to come to the crib?
Look at you fraternizing.
I can't get in trouble for it no more.
No, you can't. We can talk about it now. Oh, we can talk about it now.
We can talk about it now.
Yeah.
Uterine. Uterine. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, what's the name? But I mean, but they had to be a certain kind of company. Like you said, y'all were friends. So in that situation, right? Him making the comments on stuff, is that what pushed you to the edge of dealing with him?
She was nowhere in sight. So let me say that it was never a situation where I was playing in her face.
Hey, listen, I was a geo bachelor. Geo bachelors,
we was there for the geographical thing. You know what I'm saying? So
we was there for the win, baby.
And a lot of civilian women never take the time to get to know the unit and whether your spouse has like, all of a sudden you got TDYs and stuff like that. Like they don't know. You just say you go on TDY. They assume you got, you really got a job. So it would be a situation where he would stay at my house, not even in my bed. This before we even started messing around. He would be like downstairs in my townhome on an air mattress. And I, of course, would be upstairs. And eventually, like I said, we became more because we started spending more time together Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because we had drill. And one time
it went from the couch to cutting.
Listen, and from that day forward, I'm telling you, it was bad. It was Michael Jackson bad. He even moved to where I moved to. When I got ready, when I got ready to leave, he
So he moved over there. So when he moved over there, right? He like literally he moved to the same like area, same neighborhood.
No, we went to Kentucky. I had PCS to Kentucky, and then eventually he came there with me, and then he bought the family.
Yeah, I'm about to say, how you get spend? Hey, baby, we going to Kentucky.
Yep, he bought the family, and I thought I was like, well, who does that? Like, if you really were trying to just still sneak around, you could have just came every now and again, TDY, and flew up there, but he made it very uncomfortable for me. She made it uncomfortable for me because she found out about me. And I hate it happen. I really do. Like, I would never wish that on her. And I'm very apologetic. But you can't take it that way.
You can't take back the past.
Oh, you can't take it back. I can't take it back at all.
Do I apologize for a lot of things I did in my life? Of course. Are there a lot of things that I've done that I still don't give a fuck about? Yes. A bunch of it, because it was an experience.
Yeah, it was an experience, but at the same token, it was like, because she kept saying, when she found out, like, don't you want to be married? Don't you want to be like putting it back on me? Like, don't you want to? I'm like, yeah, but I thought that was our husband. I thought he was our husband. Like, why are you talking to me like this, sister wife?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, listen, y'all can do it. Polygamy is a thing.
Oh, I didn't want to share him. Honestly, I really wanted to let him go, but I was like, it was a soul tie. I really didn't want to be with him like that. And like he didn't want to be with me. Like, we didn't want to be with each other, but we found each other, always in each other's face, calling, stopping by the house. Like, I didn't even know who I was at that moment. Like, I didn't even recognize Sherelle.
Well, that's what I need. I need 2 wives. I need a wife and sister wife.
Man, you can't get your stuff together even with the little person you was telling me about in your bed. I'm gonna slip in my mouth this time.
Hey, I ain't even wash the sheets, man. But that situation ended, right? So now there are other situations though. Like, so I say this all the time. And when I do my guest speaking or whatever the case may be, right?
Yeah.
So I say this to people that have never left their hometowns and stuff like that, because they get complacent, they get content where they at. I say this all the time: you're a prisoner to your proximity, right? Meaning, this is all you know. You don't want to know anything else. You don't want to see how big the world is, right? You know why? Because of complacency. You become a prisoner to your proximity. That means dating, eating, fucking. You know what I'm saying? Food, all that shit.
Well, yeah, even career-wise, like,
career-wise.
Yeah. You become a prisoner because you have a lot of people that would say, oh, I ain't joining the army. Why would I join the army? Ain't no white man gonna tell me what to do. But you got somebody at McDonald's telling you how to flip the burger. Yep. You got somebody at your job right now telling you exactly, what time you got to be there, what time, at least you're getting a check and 3 hots in a cot.
Hey, listen, and then you get to travel the world. That's what I be telling the youngest now. I'm like, man, I be like, the best thing I did was join the army. I got a chance to get away and actually see the motherfucking world.
That part, I don't regret it.
I don't regret it. I be telling the youngest now, I'm like, look, do not take the army off the table, because it's not hard like it was when I went in. And then if them motherfuckers talking about you got to go to war, take your ass to mental health. They ain't gonna sing you.
Or take your ass to war.
Take your ass to war.
Because that's what you signed up for. You didn't sign up for the GI program. You signed up because just in case we get ready to go, blow a mother effer up. You getting ready to go blow a mother effer up. You getting the money for you getting 3 hots in the cot. You know what I'm saying? You getting everything you need, and they're providing you with this. So when you get ready to go to war, you're well equipped. You didn't join it for the relaxation. A lot of people did though. They joined it for the check.
But, man, listen. I used to tell my soldiers. I said this multiple times. I used to tell my soldiers, all right, if you only gonna do 3 years, do not go home with a baby and a Dodge and one of those Challengers or Chargers, because that's what a lot of soldiers did. They would make it to E4, buy them a Charger, and then get a chick pregnant and then go back to their hometown, to mom's basement. I'm like, why? Why?
So much more. They get
when you was here living on your own.
Yeah. I
So
think
I
they
know.
get the itch though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know how they say the 7-year itch when people are married. I think it's the same thing with the military. Like you get in there and then you start saying, man, back home, if I was back home, I could do this. And if I was back home, I could do that. But then, you may decide to leave, or you may decide to stay depending on who you're talking to and who's your mentor. But if you take your ass home.
And you know what? With me, I just got back up here in the DC area in 2022. And a lot of the people I grew up with, a lot of them have progressed and done better and stuff like that. But a lot of them are still doing the same shit they was doing before.
Stagnated, right.
But they just got kids now, so it's still doing the same shit. But but a lot of them have progressed, working now, stuff like that, staying out of trouble at least for the most part. You know what I mean? But I'm like, man, when people like, man, shit, man, and you be out here doing all this travel and stuff like that, it must be nice. I'm like, hey, my nigga, the recruiting station was open at the same time when I went. We could have went together.
Come on. It's about choices. You made the choice to go back home. I decided to stay here because I knew there was something better for me. And especially if you got kids. For me, the Army ain't never finna take me and put me out, knowing I got kids. Like I'm finna sit here because I know I got medical, I got dental, food. Listen,
man. And now I'm okay. So look, now since we're talking about comfortability, right?
Yeah.
So we trying this new thing because we new stuff, new people, new everything, right? So I think we need to have a sit with Sherelle kind of moment, right? So I got an email in.
Okay.
And I want you to hear this because we're talking about comfortability.
Okay.
And people being way too comfortable, being stuff like that, right? So listen to this email, right? And I know this is about to go field right here. Right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave the name anonymous. Right.
All right.
Okay. It says, email. This shit is crazy. How are you today? I'm writing in because I have a question. Because I did put up like, hey, if you have any questions or you have any comments or anything, send it to me. Send it to me. Send me a DM. Send me an email, stuff like that, and I will share it. So we can get the feedback, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Right? So here we go. How are you today? And if all the motherfucking people in the world, why write me? But you about to get some motherfucking feedback. All right.
All right.
I'm telling you right now, I read this shit, you about to get some motherfucking feedback. I'm gonna make sure I size this piece down so people can see this motherfucking feedback. All right. All right, how are you today? I'm writing in because I have a question. I don't know why I'm reaching out, but I am. I have been with my boyfriend for 5 years. He is a great guy. He takes care of the house and the family. Now, for context, he is white and I am black. With that being said, he is entirely too comfortable saying the N-word. It's always this nigga that, fuck them niggas, etc., etc., etc. The white boy. He wasn't raised in the hood and don't have many black friends. He is a regular middle American white guy, and I'm from Baltimore. How should I handle this situation? I love him and I don't want to leave him, but I don't want to take him around my family because of how loose he is saying the N-word. What advice can you give me?
First and foremost, I think you made him comfortable at the house saying it. It should have stopped at the house. When you first started hearing it, you should have nipped that in the bud a long time ago. You wouldn't have to worry about this. Wouldn't even be a topic because you would have told him from the beginning, hey, we don't play that, But now that she, wants to take him around the family, she wants him to change who he is. What they say, a tiger never changes his stripes, or the zebra never changes his stripes, or whatever. He is, and you've made him comfortable saying nigga. And if he hasn't been raised around, even if you've been raised around black people, and not that you get a pass, because a lot of times a guy say, or a white person to say, nah, I don't never say that. Even if they're raised in the hood, they'd be like, that's the one thing I'm not going to do is say the N-word. You made him comfortable, and he's not using that as a term of endearment. When he say nigga, he really mean nigga.
Yeah, he mean the hard R.
It's the hard R. Yeah, it's not the AH, it's the hard R. So my advice to old girl, Girl, let him go.
Yeah, because I was like, and you know why I kind of want to know how long this been going on because she been with him for 5 years and they have kids
And they have a bunch
and
of little niggas.
mixed kids, right? They got a bunch of mixed kids. They've been together for 5 years, right? 5 years, and he had not met the family except for like
He
in
met the
crossing,
family in 5 years.
and it's in like unless it's in like passing. Hey, how y'all doing? We're going to drop something off, pick something up, etc., etc., etc. Never. Thanksgiving, no, none of that.
That seems odd and weird. First of all, why he's never met the family, that's on her. Unless she's
Yeah.
ashamed of her family or she's ashamed of him. You know what I'm saying? Either way, y'all got how many kids?
I got
You
to
don't say
check
how
and
many
see.
kids.
It just said kids. It just said
Yeah,
more than one.
you laid up with that man and had babies. I mean, the only thing you can do now, if you want to stay with him, that's on you. Because I'm never the one to tell somebody to leave, their comfortability. But you worrying about him saying nigga. I'm sure he's called you a nigga a couple of times.
Me too. You like sit down, you little nigga bitch. I'm tired of your shit. I guarantee he has.
Yeah,
I guarantee.
He may not even put the bitch on there, but nigga has always rolled off. He even talked to the kids. Sit your ass down, little nigga. You understand?
Listen, when it says he's like, it's always this nigga this or fuck them niggas.
And he really mean that. He don't, it ain't no fuck them niggas. With an AH, that's a fuck them niggers. You understand? With a rope.
So this is a situation where comfortability is crazy. It's crazy. This is crazy.
Once again, it's the comfortability, it's the stupidity for me. It's not even being comfortable.
So she love him. She don't want to leave. So how should the conversation go? Because I've been like I'm gonna tell you, it was this one white guy. I was a private, and he was in there. And he was like, yeah, blah blah blah. And then we was there talking. He said, yeah, man, these niggas. I was like, pow. It was like a natural reaction. Like you say, Pootie Tang. It was like, pow. Don't say that. We ain't doing that.
Well, if you hang around enough and let them get comfortable.
Yeah. So you saying she should leave, but she don't want to leave.
I ain't telling her to leave. I'm not telling her to leave, but she needs to have a conversation. She really needed from day one. This is like 5 years in, but from day one, you should have set those boundaries when you first heard the nigger. You know what I'm saying? You should have said, hey, yo, baby, whatever you call him, white boy, wigger, whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm not comfortable with you saying, nigga.
Yeah.
No matter how you use it with the AH or the ER, I'm not comfortable with you saying that.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy with that though, right? Because like I be seeing these little videos on Instagram and Facebook and all this stuff, and these little white boys be like, nigga, come on, nigga. I'm like, even little white dudes. I'm like, man, what's really going? And then
we made it so comfortable for people to say. I mean, niggas like saying, hey, come on, my man.
Yeah.
Come on, my dude.
Mm-hmm.
No different than it is, bitch. Excuse my French, but yeah,
no, man.
No different,
you already know you can say fuck you want on this show.
But what I'm saying is, it's no different. They say it's a term of endearment. It depends on how you use it. Come here, bitch. Oh, that's my bitch. Bitch, I wish you would.
Yeah.
You see that bitch over there? Maybe it's just how you use it. But to me, I don't think it's a term of endearment. And I said it a couple of times. Oh, bitch, please. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's right.
Yeah, for real.
It goes off the tongue so smoothly.
It does. It's just like nigger.
That's my nigga. That's my nigga. I don't know why do we say it though? You know what I'm saying? Why do we use nigga?
Listen, I've been trying to refrain from it, but I be having my nigga moments for sure all the time.
Listen, I know somebody in my family say nigga all the time. Let me tell you what the nigga did. She be talking about us. It be us.
Yeah. Nigga. So you know what's crazy in this situation right here, though, right? Now, I know this is me advice. Have the conversation down with them. With this, how could you say after 5 years that you're uncomfortable with it now? That's the thing, and he's gonna say the same thing. Me as the man, like I'm like, well, why the fuck didn't you say that when I first started saying this shit?
Well, that's what I just said. Remember, I said from day one, you should have had the hard conversation with him and say, hey, the first time he said nigga, let's have this talk. I ain't with that. But he must have been doing something. He must have been doing something else, like shelling out that money. You know what I'm saying? So she don't want to say too much because that's where her bread is coming from.
Yeah. It's something going on because I mean they got kids and he ain't laying no pink meat. You know what I'm talking about? So it got to be money.
Oh,
but man, listen. So now me, this is just me. Besides that, I would take him around the family, or either that, or I would like drop him off in the hood. Like, come on, you want to see where I'm from? Come on. I'm like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave you out here with them. I'll be right back.
I'll take him around the family. I would, because I want to see.
I'll take him around the family. Yeah.
Right.
Is it because there's no threat from me that you're so free with this? Let me. I would have been took him around the family.
It is the no threat. You know what I'm saying? He said it so long, he's comfortable with it. So when he get around the family, I guarantee that's like when a child curse. Like if I curse all the time, I'm automatically when I get around my mama, it automatically goes away. Because I know, you know what I'm saying? I know where I'm at. When he get around her family, that's what's gonna happen. He gonna stop. It ain't gonna be no nigga, nothing. You won't even hear nigga. You won't hear a peep out of him.
But that's what I'm saying. If he's so free, listen.
He
ain't scared of her. So me personally, I would be like, come on, baby, we going to see my family, and then we go in that joint, and then nigga, you let it fly. Just be prepared for the repercussions. I'm like, no, please don't stop. I guarantee they beat the motherfucking N-word about his ass.
He's the breadwinner. That's why he's comfortable. He's comfortable saying it because he's the one paying the bills. The minute she start making more money, she gonna start putting the foot down, saying, "Hey, it's enough with that nigga shit." But she can't do that because that's where the money coming from. That's where the money resides.
Yeah, that's cold. It's a cold world, man. That's cold blooded. That's a cold ass world, man.
Shit happens.
That's a cold ass world. God damn.
Yeah, but that what she wanted to know.
Yeah. That's what she wanted. She wanted like, what advice can you give? Like my nigga.
I apologize, but yeah, it's no advice. Take his ass to the family. They family, all y'all family now.
Yep, take his ass to the family. Either that, or if it's to a point where you can't handle it, leave, my nigga.
But she ain't gonna leave. She's not gonna leave. They got kids together. That's the difference. She could just up and left long time ago, but you got kids with this man, and I don't know if he's the breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? But my assumption is he's the breadwinner because you don't feel comfortable opening your mouth. You know. But if you was on the same playing field, you would have been, shut that shit down.
I'm gonna make sure that I'm like this. I'm gonna just drop this episode in there. I'm like, hey, pay attention, listen to it,
baby. Let sleeping dogs lie. If he's not going to do any better, you let him go. But take him to your. I tell you what, take him to your family. I feel like you should take him to your family because your family from Baltimore, if they from the hood, they'll straighten them out. They'll never want to go see them again.
They never. Like, oh, look, the whole ride home, man, them niggas crazy.
No, some people he'll change it from nigga to your family's crazy. He won't never say the N-word again. But you know what people feel like, other people, they feel like if we say it, you know what I'm saying, all the time, why can't they say it?
Yeah, that's true.
It's in every song,
Yeah, that's true too. Music make it cool, movies make it cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
That happens shit. I mean, sorry.
Because you're I mean, she's going to the family, but she's just not taking him. And it's like you're alienating the whole experience. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah, you said 5 years. She ain't take that man over there in 5 years. I wonder why. That's a long time for your family not to see the man that that you got kids or you buried kids with. Or reared kids with.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Hey, that's crazy. Well, I don't know.
Girls taking the man to see their family. I finna say nigga, but being that we can't talk about it, we just said nigga. I was just say girls taking their niggas over there to see the family within a week or two.
Listen, hey, let Thanksgiving come up. Let Thanksgiving and Christmas come up. Oh, hey, this is Daya. How you doing? I just met him a couple months ago.
Listen, a couple of months and you're a part of the family. You tell me why you didn't take that man over there.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I agree with that. Man. Because you know why? Because she is comfortable. And this show tonight is about being way too comfortable.
Comfortability. Yeah. Got it.
Hey, listen.
Oh, Lord. I didn't know I
Man,
was gonna be. Look, I didn't know I was gonna have to deal with this. Not tonight.
hey man, listen. And wait the start it out.
Way to start it. Right. Yeah. And thank you. I
With
appreciate you.
with a good old nice old email about some foolishness.
Well, yeah. Well, as long as y'all know, and every week I'm gonna be drinking wine from my wine cellar. This my wine. This my courtesy, courtesy of Aldi. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So man, look, I feel like we covered that real good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think so too.
Man, with that being said, so moral of the story is if you're comfortable, hey man, get out your comfort zone, get out here and do something different, man. Because comfortability leads to stagnation. Stagnation leads to depression. Depression leads to death.
Being complacent.
Being complacent. Come on, man.
Right.
Let's go. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to community events. Community events. Community events. Community events.
What's going on for
Community events. So my community event. Hold on, what you got? You got anything?
For the community? No.
No, you got nothing. Okay,
nah,
that's good. Okay, that's good.
But I bet you got something.
I got something. So on January 27th, I'm gonna keep promoting this. January 27th, January 27th, January 27th. Zoe Taylor, who's coming on the show next week.
Zoe Taylor, got it.
Zoe Taylor is having Waymore Place screening for her movie, a movie that she directed, written, all this stuff.
Tell us a little bit about Zoe Taylor. So I mean, you saying Zoe Taylor, but what if people don't know who she is?
Oh yeah, she has TV shows on Tubi, Voodoo, Amazon, all that stuff. She got multiple movies, all that stuff, multiple shows. She's a screenwriter, director, producer, and she's an author too as well.
Okay, so, she's a tubiologist.
Yeah, Tubi, and they don't be like the Tubi movies, like, but I'm just a kid. I'm like, damn, why do you have to smoke the kid, dog? Like what
you see that firecracker?
Yeah,
little pop.
I was like,
why you do that to the little kid?
Why you smoke the kid? I literally looked. I'm like, why you smoke the kid, man? Like, come on. I can see you killing the parents, and then I'm just a kid. I don't give a fuck.
But that's not her thing. Like, you know,
yep.
So she has some movies on. She's been acting in.
Yeah, she's actually the actor too. So she acts in her movies.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, that's right. So January 27th at noon. January 27th at noon, 32 2nd Avenue, New York, New York, is the Waymore Place screening. Waymore Place. The name of the movie is called Waymore Place. And it's a screening. Yep. And the screening is at 32 2nd Avenue, New York, New York. Right?
Okay. Repeat that one more time.
Waymore Place screening.
Okay.
January 27th at noon.
Okay.
32 2nd Avenue, New York, New York. And I need to get y'all tickets. The tickets are selling out. They don't even Eventbrite and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and then we're gonna have it on next week, and then we're gonna talk about all of the movies, all the work she'll be putting in, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good little episode.
I'm excited.
You know what
I'm excited to hear from her.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, right? Mm-hmm. So, and then it was another event. Hold on, I got it right here.
Another event that you had going on?
Yeah.
Stay on the go, so I'm sure it's always some type of event.
Yeah, it is. Oh, February the 10th at the Temple Hills Community Center in Maryland.
Okay.
From 11 to 2, February 10th, from 11 to 2 at the Temple Hills Community Center. They're having an art and poetry, and literature function. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be like Art, Soul, and Glow or something like that. and yours truly will be there selling books.
We know.
February 10th, you know, I'm gonna be in the house from 11 to 2. So it's a short event.
Okay.
So make sure it's free to the public and all that stuff. So make sure y'all come on in, get in there, and let's get it done. You know what I'm talking about? And those are my community events. Now, hopefully you got some community events for down there next week.
I'll tell you about the community events next week.
Next week.
I'll make sure I get some community events so you'll know something.
Yes, indeed. Now, those were the community events of the week. Now, with that being said, let's get into the read of the week. Read of the week.
Yay! Which one do you have?
Okay, so this week, it's not your book this time.
Well, I'm offended.
We done gave you read of the week like 3 times, girl. You been gone somewhere.
Okay.
So the read of the week, I just finished this book. I don't know why it took me so long to read it, but it's Pimp by Iceberg Slim. Now listen, Iceberg Slim passed away a long time ago. And this book, he wrote this book a long time ago. He got a ton of books. I didn't know Iceberg Slim had this many books. So this book was essentially about his life and how he became a pimp and all this stuff he had to go through. And listen, my man, when I say he was hustling, And then it was like, there were a couple parts that was dry, but once he started pimping the white women, it was like, hey, get y'all ass out on the strip and make my money. You come back without my money, I'm gonna kill you and that trick. Like, my man's a beast.
What?
He was a beast. And then he was like one of the original pimps. Like, he was the ones that actually
like Dolomite? No, Dolomite wasn't. Was he a pimp?
No, Dolomite was an actor.
He was an actor. He's an actor like pimp.
Yeah. But Iceberg Slim was actually
a real pimp.
One of the first ones that I ever walked the streets with the hose walking behind him, holding the back of his trench coat up. I'm telling you.
I would have been a lazy hoe.
Shit, and Iceberg Slim would have cut you.
That's rude.
He would have cut you and put you back on the strip. Take your bleeding ass out there and come back for my money.
Oh my God.
Hey man, listen, he was brutal. And then just like all the rest of the pimps, you fall in love with one of them, two of them. So I have a sex with them. He'd be like, bitch, you go out there and sell that pussy, but you better not bring me no diseases back. Straight up.
That ain't no guarantee if you got me out there.
Man, listen.
Roll now. I mean, you might have to take one for the team, homie.
Hey, listen, Pimp by Iceberg Slim. It's a good read, and it tells pimping. It was more than business. It's more than hoes. But it was like a lifestyle, and it was way more to it than cars, clothes, and hoes. Like, there was way more to it. Like, the way the hustle you had to have to maintain out there was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but they were very popular back in the day. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing how women would allow themselves, the mindset that they, put themselves in to become somebody's hoe.
Well, you got to think about this though. A lot of them are foster kids, runaways, chicks that was abducted. Just like even in the military though. I said this last week and a couple weeks ago. Like, even in the military, a lot of the people that were in the military have been products of the foster system.
Yes.
A lot of the women that I dealt with that was in the military came up through foster care.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
I can see that.
Yeah, especially the real promiscuous ones. They was looking for that dude. You know what I'm saying? They were looking for that dude to kind of show them a way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So back then, especially when the inner city started falling apart, when it wasn't nothing but dope, hoes, and you know what I'm saying, and gun violence, you got to get money how you live. And he tells that story.
I almost sound familiar. I almost sound like
you, the madam.
No.
The madam.
Nah, I mean, yeah, get it how you live, pimp.
Get it how you live.
That's all I can say. Get it how you live, man.
Yeah. Okay. So with that being said, that's my read of the week. Pimp by Iceberg Slim.
All right. So now I will make sure I give my read of the week for next week.
Okay. Look at you.
Listen, and I don't read much. Actually, I listen to audiobooks, but it's
But
not the same difference. I don't know.
a book is a book.
A book is a book is a book,
A book is a book,
and knowledge is knowledge.
and knowledge is power.
That part.
There we go. So now, with that being said, now we talked about the positivity of reading and all that stuff, right? Talk about the positivity of reading, and besides him being a pimp and cutting holes and putting them out there and having them got to selling pussy and everything. Now, besides that, but you're at least reading, right?
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, can we get into the dumbass of the week?
Yeah.
Hey, that dumbass of the week. Fuck is he talking about? Fucking stupid. This dude is dumb. So my dumbass of the week, he is a special kind of fucking stupid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fumbled the fucking bag. He is a special kind of stupid. Let me tell you this before I tell you about him. His salary was set to be $1.7 million this year. His salary was set to be $1.7 million. This dude's a fucking dummy. Stupid ass. So anyway, fucking dummy. So anyway, this is my dumbass of the week. Washington Wizards guard Ryan Rollins. He was released from the team. Just released from the team, right? Couple days, last week. Released from the team. Now, let me tell you why he was released from the team. And fumbled $1.7 million salary. I mean, that's a lot because the league minimum, I think, is like, the league minimum is like 500,000 or something like that. So he's making double the league minimum, triple it. Stupid. So he was released by the team, and this is why he get a dumbass a week after being charged with 7 counts of petty larceny. He was charged with 7 counts of petty larceny. He allegedly stole items like grocery soap and candles from Target in Alexandria, Virginia.
Now, how stupid is that?
Fucking stupid, right? So literally, this Target is right up the street from me. So you cross into Virginia where they crucify niggas out here, not the niggers, the niggas crucify you out here, right? This fool got released from the team after being charged with 7 counts of petty larceny. He stole groceries, soap, candles from the Target in Alexandria, right? So after getting away with it this is why he getting dumbass of the week. After getting away with it multiple times, and they had cameras everywhere. After being caught, why he's being called the dumbass of the week is he kept going back to the same fucking Target. Not hitting the other ones in the area, not hitting the Walmarts, not hitting the Trader Joe's, the Wegmans, not hitting any of that. He kept going back to the same fucking Target. Right? Did this on multiple occasions at the same fucking Target. Filling his cart up with groceries, soap, candles, clothes, you know what I'm saying, deodorants, stuff, whatever he needed, and just walking out the store with it. And the man his salary, $1.7 million. $1.7 million.
But that's one of those because I can type things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got money. I got money. It's because I can. That is definitely the dumbass of the week.
And that's why now I can see if he's like, if he got caught and he went to Target, Walmart, went to a Target in Maryland, went to a Walmart over here, somewhere down the road, went to somewhere, but he kept going back to the same fucking Well, and loss prevention already knew who he was when he walked in. As soon as he walked in, they put him to the side.
Is that like a mental disorder though?
And maybe he what that is, kleptomania? Klepto?
A kleptomania? Yeah, well, that's more than a mental disorder. That's more,
Klepto?
yeah.
What it is?
A
Somebody who loves to
kleptomaniac.
somebody. That's what it is. A klepto, right?
A kleptomaniac. Yeah, somebody who just steals just because.
Yeah. So he might be he might be a klepto,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. What it is? Yeah, there you go. Impulse control disorder that characterized by recurrent, irresistible urge to steal. This nigga's a klepto. So
and it was no need because I'm sure you got the money. You know what I'm saying? But because you don't want to spend the money and you just pick up whatever is in front of you.
Listen,
you deserve dumbass of the week.
And he walked in there. He probably walked in there with a wallet for the ones that he didn't throw at the strip club the night before. Could have paid for everything in the cart. Could have paid for everybody in front of him in the line. But you know why? He did not. Because he's a fucking dummy. And this is why Ryan Rollins is getting dumbass a week. Fucking stupid. This nigga's dumb.
He has a sickness. You know. He does. He has.
Whatever the fuck it is, he need to get over it. It is fucking stupid.
I feel you.
$1.7 million. Uncle Sam, even when Uncle Sam taking 49% of that, bro, you're still looking at like $700,000-800,000.
I was gonna say you do the math because look, you get it.
Yeah, that still goes to $1 million. That's still when Uncle Sam taking his cut. That still goes to $1 million. And you just threw it all the way for some fucking soap and candles.
So what was the outcome with that? So what happened to him?
He's still. I mean, he's out now, but the team released him. They released him. They said, "Man, we don't need your dumb ass around here drawing us. We already suck. Like we already like 4 and like 25. We don't need you doing dumb shit when we already the worst team in the NBA."
Yeah, already got the spotlight on them for not being, the greatest team. Now you putting it on for something else, right?
And so you take your ass out there and be a klepto all by yourself. You ain't get none of this money over here. No guaranteed money. No none of that shit. This is a morality clause. Get the fuck out of here, stupid.
Now that's a real nigga move.
Nigga move. AH.
AH.
Not middle of America. What the fuck these niggers?
Definitely a AH.
Now, with that being said, that's my dumb ass of the week. Now let's get into this positivity. What you got going over there for travel tip? What the kind of travel tip you got?
Lord, so I haven't traveled in a good minute. But
you travel a lot. You do travel a lot.
But I'm going to Mardi Gras.
Ooh.
February. So we do have that coming up. I'm excited because I've never been to Mardi Gras. And the girl I'm going with, she's from Louisiana. And when I went with her the last time, because I had never been to Louisiana, we didn't go to all the, ritzy places. We went to the hood. And when I tell you, baby, we had a good time. We had a good time. The men there are so different. And I don't know why, but it's like they're more chivalrous. The men in Louisiana. And the food, everything I put my hands on and put up to my mouth was so good.
You know how that just sounded? That shit sounded crazy. Everything you
put your hands on and put up to your mouth. You wanted no, don't sound crazy. It sounds like I'm talking about food.
Food. Okay.
The food that ain't no air quotes on that. You know what? No, girl, don't say nothing to him. What? Oh, okay. That was just God telling me not to say nothing to you. So, but no, I'm saying, all jokes aside, the food, I can see how people gain weight when they go there because when I say everything we had, po' boy sandwiches. Oh my
Sherelle, I lived in Louisiana for almost 5 years, and I'm gonna tell you right now, there ain't no reason. I don't care what kind of food they serve. In the summer, it's 100% humidity and it's like 100 degrees. There ain't no reason for you to be walking around 400 pounds in that kind of fucking heat.
Ooh, but the food be so good. The potato salad is not like ours because we have clumps in ours. It's so smooth.
And did you get boudin and crackling and all that while you was down there?
So I had a po' boy sausage sandwich. You know, they have the round sausage, whatever patty. I had that as a po' boy. I thought po' boys was only shrimp.
No, hell no.
I didn't know.
Hell
I
no.
mean, anything can be a po' boy.
Yeah, that nah. And then they put the sauce on it and everything. And then listen, I'm telling you, and then down there, yeah, the food is good though. You know what I'm saying? And then the gas station, you go to the gas station, they got food all in the gas station.
Man, listen, a $3 breakfast. She took me to the gas station twice. I was gonna say 3 times, but we only went twice. I got me some liver, some grits, eggs, sausage, all for $3. $3.
Hey, that should be good. They be having fried chicken in there and everything. Boudin balls, everything. Yeah.
Listen, AH, I'm telling you, I can't wait to go. So that's where I'm going. I'm going to Mardi Gras in February, and I'll tell you about it when I get back.
Now for that though, did you look at lodging costs and all that stuff already? Something you can share with the people?
So we're going to end up staying at Jackson well, on, I don't know if it's a post or not because it doesn't look like one, but Jackson Barracks.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So we're going to stay there, and it's cost effective, you know, because there's a lot of us females going.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And so that part is only going to cost for, I think it's 5 days, $220 something odd dollars.
Okay.
Which is not bad, you know, but of course you have to have your military ID, so it's not like anybody can stay there. So if it's a civilian, you got to get somebody with an ID to get the room for you. Yep. And even though we're not going to stay on, even though it would have been nice to stay on Bourbon Street, but it would have been
crowded. It don't be nothing but people out there having sex, horse shit everywhere. People are like, it's gonna be a lot of titties. It's gonna be crowded. Like, Mardi Gras, and then Bourbon Street is only like a block and a half long. You know that. It ain't that long. It ain't that
listen,
long.
She took me to Bourbon Street. We went to another street that wasn't Bourbon Street, but it was just as much fun.
Yeah, Poitras probably. Or yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it was a party. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party.
Oh, hey.
That's all I know. And she was ready. She was down. Only thing you have to have is you're all white. Anything we're making sure we take white because somebody's gonna have an all white party somewhere. Something, you know, casual. Of course, some beads, you know, things to throw your beads. I don't know. I'm excited. I've never been, so I know they're gonna be doing all this all day to get beads. I'm not gonna do that.
It's gonna be, listen. It's gonna be chicks walking around with it's chicks gonna be out there working around topless, and it's gonna be chicks gonna be walking around with their titties already out. They just gonna have the little nipple cover, but they're gonna be walking around with their titties already out. I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
I have never been I'm not fond of seeing nobody else titties at all. But you know, I just wanted to go to say that I've had that experience. Like I've been to Mardi Gras, and it's another thing she was telling us about, but we're not going to go. But it's like this big festival that they have down there.
Yeah. So with I said, you know, and when last time I talked about Mardi Gras, whatever case may be, Lundi Gras is they thing. You know what I'm saying? That's like later on down the road. You know, I was down there and I started learning, and they had festivals for everything in Louisiana. Tomato Festival, Tamale Festival, Crawfish Festival, Fried Fish Festival. They have festivals for everything down there. Yeah. Very, very festive state. Yeah. So you want to have fun, though. I know you want to have fun.
I'm pretty excited. Yeah. So that's my travel coming up.
All right. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. With that being said, look at that. Breaking the ice. Look, breaking the ice.
Yeah, a little something for the people. So just let them know I'm here. I am here.
Yeah, look at that. Breaking the ice. Now, listen, this was a very, very great episode, man. We touched on some things that I hope people be like, man, what the fuck? Did they really, is this real? So, but yeah, man, this was very, very good. Good. I'm looking forward to this. So yeah.
As you should.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, with that being said, this was a great episode, but it's time to call it quits.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, tell everybody where they can find you at. Tell them where they can find you at on social media and all that stuff.
Well, you can find me in the streets. But no, on the real, you can find me. I'm on Instagram as Sherelle Davis. I think that's my handle, Sherelle Davis. I'm on Facebook as Sherelle Miss Vet, MSVETTE. Davis. And that's pretty much it. I'm trying to get with this other LTKs, this new thing that just came out, and maybe it's new to me. So when I find out what my handle is, I'll give y'all that as well. But right now, it's only those two. I'm on TikTok as well, and it's just Sherelle Davis. And that's all I got.
Well, and y'all already know where to find me. Because I said every week, like I've been doing for the last year. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure that our social medias are posted in the comments and in the links. And of course, Sherelle's going to be tagged and everything.
Tag me.
No,
You're it.
You're it. Now, with that being said, this was a great show. It's time to go. Hey, peace.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.